Welcome everyone. Hope you all are doing fine. Now, let us start. The first novel we have. The title of the article is Space and Rebirth, the Favored Genius Doctor and Businesswoman. The author rates it 74, and the plot follows a man pretending to be sick so he can receive treatment from a powerful woman, but he ends up taking expired pills. On to the next novel we have. A woman is forced to leave the country after a one-night stand with a mystery man, leading to her having twins. When she returns to the country, she angers a CEO who looks very similar to her son. The twins gain attention and the president takes the initiative to find her. On to the next novel we have. A man takes a part-time job as a CEO's fake boyfriend. He initially intends to make some money and live comfortably, but his life becomes chaotic. He wonders if he can become the CEO's husband and earn a higher wage. The book is titled My Cold and Beautiful Wife and has a rating of 60. On to the next novel we have. Skyfire Avenue is a street with 168 stores run by powerful adepts. No vehicles or robots are allowed, only pedestrians. Lan Ju, a mercenary nicknamed Zeus, runs a jewelry store on the street and has become known as the Jewel Master. The rating for this is 80. On to the next novel we have. The anime, Shinrei Tantei Yakumo, follows Haruka as she consults Saito Yakumo, a detective who can see the spirits of the dead, to solve cases involving a murder at a women's university and a false suicide case. My rating for this anime is 68. On to the next novel we have. The novel is titled Genius Prince's National Revitalization from State Deficit / Right. Let Us Sell the Country, and has a rating of 78. It tells the story of a young prince named Wayne who revitalizes a weak state through his management and military skills. He also has a secret wish to sell the country and retire, but ends up profiting from his attempt to sell it to another great power. Despite his treasonous thoughts, he becomes famous and gains loyal retainers. The novel involves hilarity and portrays Wayne as a genius prince. On to the next novel we have. The title of the story is Interstellar Survival, Invasion, and the reader gave it a rating of 40. The story takes place in the year 2090, where humans are living under the rule of alien invaders known as Gleasons. However, the integration of the two civilizations has allowed humans to embark on a journey of space exploration, where they encounter unexpected events and make new friends among humans and aliens. The story is full of mysteries and adventures. On to the next novel we have. The title is Mutated Tao, and the rating is 68. The description is about a sick man named Li Huawang who is unaware of a strange world with unique immortals and Buddhas. On to the next novel we have. Children of the Holy Emperor is a story about Li Seongjin, a powerful hunter who takes over the body of a disgraced prince in the Holy Imperial family. However, he soon discovers strange things about the family members, including an overpowered Holy Emperor, a regressing first princess, and a player first prince. The story follows the family and their troubles. The overall rating is 80. On to the next novel we have. The protagonist gets reincarnated as Thor and explores a new universe filled with adventure. The story references Marvel, Shuamatsu no Valkyrie, and High School DxD, but does not claim ownership over them. The narrator has some memories from their previous life and meets a familiar face while enjoying a beautiful view. The chapter ends with the question of what the protagonist would do if given the chance to see the sun again. The author notes that English is not their first language and apologizes for any grammatical errors. On to the next novel we have. The story is about a man named Alex who transmigrates into a world where he has the ability to create games, and the more people play them, the more powerful he becomes. The story includes references to Marvel characters, who also get addicted to playing the games. On to the next novel we have. Max is reincarnated into a galaxy at war and is discovered to have high compatibility with the technological system. He is trained as a mecha pilot and must prove himself worthy. The title is Humanity's Greatest Mecha Warrior System, and the rating is 72. On to the next novel we have. The title is How to Ruin a Love Comedy, and the rating is 74. The description says the narrator intervenes in all the events of the game and takes it away. On to the next novel, we have. The story is about Li Ming, who transmigrated to a world of cultivation without any talent. He discovers that he can add descriptors to his body and improve his level, obtain techniques and increase his chance of mastering martial arts. He obtains many descriptors like appearance of an exiled deity, absolute hands, golden body soul bones, and deified 5 organs, to name a few. Li Ming claims that it is not difficult to cultivate with a multitude of immortal paths. The story has a rating of 68. On to the next novel, we have. The Smash All Pots and Pans to Go to School is a story about a girl named Wei San who transmigrated into an interstellar world where she is deprived of education. She saved enough money by picking up garbage and turning waste into treasure to enroll in school and become a mecha engineer. However, due to a mistake in reporting her major, she ends up becoming a mecha individual fighter instead. Despite the challenging environment, Wei San remains determined and continues to learn in her spare time. During a media interview showcasing the individual fighters of each school, Wei San is recorded reading a book titled, Ching Fei Teaches You to Become a Mecha Master in 21 Days, causing ridicule from the audience. The next day, the headline reads that a military academy student was overwhelmed and mentally disordered during training, which was Wei San attempting to change careers. On to the next novel, we have. The anime, Picked Up a Demon King to Be a Maid, is about Lin Xiao, who is not interested in becoming a hero or ends laving the big-breasted demon queen, but just wants to live a simple life. His request for her to leave turns into her becoming his maid. The show has a rating of 46. On to the next novel, we have. The web novel, SSS Class Night, features a weak and sick nobleman who must fight for survival despite not knowing the story's ending. The overall rating for the book is 64. On to the next novel, we have. The main character Lin Zan had a one-night stand with the Ice Empress and 4 years later, she showed up on his doorstep with their daughters and forced him to marry her. He received the Daughter Adore system which helped him increase his relationship with his daughters and gain rewards. After 3 years, Lin Zan became the strongest in the universe and impressed the Ice Empress with his parenting skills. That's the end of this video. I will see you soon in the next video. Happy reading.